Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Mori. And in the last episode, some stuff went down. It was a pretty crazy one, and I'll try to catch you up on it in case you haven't watched it, or if you did watch it and you already forgot what happened. But Takeda and Uesugi pushed through central Japan a lot faster than I thought that they were going to, and now we're already fighting. In fact, we already fought over this province in Yamashiro, which still has some rebels there in this castle. They will be starved out in just 2 turns, so won't be too long for that, but I am surrounded by Takeda and Uesugi on all sides here. In fact, the 2 legendary generals themselves, Takeda Shingen and Uesugi Kenshin, are here. Both 6 stars, both incredibly good generals. The armies aren't too big. I don't know what's exactly in them, but they don't have a lot here, so I'm not too worried about that. But the fact is that Takeda does have some soldiers here, and that's a decent little stack. Altogether, if these 3 armies attacked Yamashiro altogether, they probably would win that. I could probably beat these 2, but I don't know what's here, so I'm guessing that might overwhelm me. And that's going to force my hand. And also what's going to force my hand is this right here, this Geisha, which is the strongest assassin in this game. Okay, it's actually a very terrifying thing because at least you can see her, so you don't need, like, you'll always see her on the map, so that's nice, right? You can see her coming, but it's also kind of terrifying because it's so hard to stop her. She's just an inexorable advance. I mean, she comes for your generals and your daimyos and your heirs, and it's so hard to stop her because ninjas don't do a good job. Geishas can, but I'm so far off in being able to produce geishas. I'm working on my assassin tech tree here in Harima, but I've just started that. I can produce ninjas now. This will be my first one, but they're expensive. I mean, they cost 200 koku. And if I'm producing 1 ninja per turn, that's, 4 turns a year, that's 800 koku a year that I'm spending just on the chance of being able to potentially kill a geisha. So for the meantime, I'm having my daimyo run far away. He's back here. I'm having to move between port cities every single turn just to try to keep him on the move, so she can't keep up to him. I have a 4-star general here as well that he's on the move. And so what that means is that now some of my best generals are in the back lines, running away for their lives instead of fighting. And I have a fight in my hands. I kind of need them on the front lines. So this is it's a really dicey situation, and it's really forced my hand because in one way I have to rush basically geisha tech, which I didn't think I'd have to spend money on. And in another way, I have to force my advance, and I have to move a lot faster than I was initially hoping to, because I need to find out where these gals are being trained so I can destroy that infrastructure, that tech. And that's not going to be here. That's going to be somewhere way back here. So that's going to be a while. I'm going to have to be dealing with geishas for pretty much the entire campaign. It does take a long time to train one. I think it takes like 10 turns. But since it's probably taken, a few turns just for her to get here, there's probably another one that's halfway ready to being done. Now, what that's led me to realize is a few things. One is that when I took Yamashiro, my good old buddy Oda actually helped me out, and he actually did a decent job of helping me out. Now, that doesn't redeem him for killing my son. He's still gonna die, and I'm still gonna be glad when he dies. But for the time being, he's a little bit useful because he can help guard my my western flank here in Wakasa and Tamba. He doesn't have much, but it's just a couple provinces that the enemy would have to chew through that I don't have to guard. Quite frankly, Wakasa, in my opinion, is one of the hardest provinces to defend, and I don't really want to have to defend it if I don't have to. If Oda can chill out there and just kind of hang out, fine. If he wants to expand, and if he can expand, good. I'll encourage that. Also, the thing that is most important to me is that right now he's providing 2 additional targets for this geisha that aren't me. He has a daimyo and he has a 4-star general that potentially could be attacked and assassinated by her. And that just gives me a couple more turns. And I will take those couple more turns, gosh darn it. This 4-star general might be the heir. I don't know, but at least he is a 4-star general. So for the time being, it looks like she has been kind of just moseying around in this vicinity. She hasn't really gone after me. She did hop into this province or one of these provinces and, you know, scare away this 4-star general. Asai Sukamasa, didn't want him to die because I think he's been with me from the beginning. So I didn't want him to die. I did just get this 4-star general as well. Was it Kikawa Motoharu? So I just trained him up. I mean, I got lucky. Luck of the draw, I got him. And I will be using him a little sooner than I was hoping. He's not quite ready. His army could still use 2 more Naginata, and they're right here. They're ready to go. It's just that I would have to wait an extra turn. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to wait an extra turn. I'm going to attack Yamato here, which is, oh, they're neutral, I guess. But, you know, they're allied with Uesugi, so I'm going to attack here just to keep this army off of me. And that way, if Yamashiro does get attacked by forces here in Omi and Iga, they should be able to hold this off. And then what I will do is I'll bring down my daimyo's army. This is my, yeah, this army is pretty much complete. It just needs, you know, the daimyo. That's all it's missing. He is MIA for the moment. And then I'm gonna just bring these down. This is another almost full stack, almost ready here, I believe, right? Yeah, this is the one that was being generaled by this 4-star general here. And then I'm lucky enough to have basically these 2 armies of, they're basically just kind of like units that I don't have uses for anymore, like a lot of Ashigaru, or just extra units, like Yari Cavalry, Warrior Monks, Yari Samurai, a lot of extras. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my extras, my reinforcements basically, to just hold up my back end. It's kind of my rear D component. Harima, Tajima, it's not that I don't trust you, Clan Oda, but I don't trust you. So the thing is that since his back is up against the wall, if I give him any openings, he might take it, you know, and try to survive back through me by taking my land if I leave these undefended. However, I don't want to leave one of my prime Mori composition armies defending what, you know, territory that might never get attacked. So I'm going to just leave kind of the extra units back here, the peasants, and, you know, this is kind of a backup reserve army. And I'll keep bringing these other armies forward that I do want to use for my main push forward. Now, let's see. So these are the 2 Naginata that will eventually join this general, but this should be enough for Yamato. And then Ki will probably not attack Kawachi just because it's a river province. They're very unlikely to do so. And yeah, that should be able to defend against these 2. I do have a bit of money to spend. Let's see, public order is looking okay. Oh, and I do have my heir that's coming of age next turn. So, yeah, that's really good. Just need to keep my daimyo. Oh, speaking of keeping my daimyo alive, I want to keep moving my shinobi around so that they're always there to protect him no matter where he goes. Yeah, so I'm making sure that I have my shinobi here for when my heir comes of age. I want him to be trained up here in Satsuma. And let's see, should I move him again? Why not? Alright, now I'm just going to take a peek and see what I want to spend money on for this turn. And I've just realized that Takeda and Uesugi are no longer allies. So that's awesome news for me. That's the one bit of good news that I've had. That's really, really good. I wonder if this Geisha is now going to start working on Takeda instead of targeting me. I can keep my fingers crossed, I guess. Now that's interesting because they share a very long border. They basically, Takeda has basically all of eastern central Japan, and then Uesugi has all of western central Japan. So they kind of split a line right through here. Imagawa still has these 2 provinces, Kazusa and Shimosa. But other than that, they have a long border. They have a lot of territories that border each other, and that has to be very hard on them because, you know, they're pushing forward into me, and I have a very narrow border. I can attack forward in one direction and basically just use my reserve forces to guard my rear. And they, on the other hand, have a lot to protect. So that's good news for sure. The Geisha still presents a huge problem for me, but that's good news for sure. As far as my money, I'm gonna try to be really conservative this year, just because I want to spend a lot of my money on ninjas and ninja tech. I want to be able to, as soon as this tea house is done being built in Harima, I want to move on and build a large castle. So I want to save money for a large castle so I can keep building upwards and forward so I can get that Geisha eventually. So yeah, I'm saving up money for that, but I'm still producing Naginata soldiers. I still need them. And yeah, other than that, I think I'm ready to... Let's see, I'm attacking Yamato. That's good. So yeah, so I probably don't have to worry about... These two armies, they wouldn't team up, but there is still instances where I think they could still attack me the same turn, but they would basically be like a free-for-all instead of, you know, 2-on-1. That would be really interesting. I wouldn't really know how that would shake out, but I think that there's less of a chance that I'm going to be attacked by both of these armies at once now that they're not allies. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So we will see. All right, so I have plenty of money left over, and I have this port that's finished being built in Seoul. That's good. Another port in Izumo. That's good. And I have that tea house in Harima. Now, typically tea houses, they're just for building shinobi. That's the point of a tea house. And I already have a province that builds shinobi, that's dedicated to building shinobi. But I'm building the tea house because it's a prerequisite for the geisha building. I just need to build it so that I can build the geisha house eventually. And, of course, there's Oda betraying me. Of course they would. Whoa, okay, interesting. Okay, so Lord Oda has decided he cannot win the battle in Harima. Well, you don't say. God, idiot. Okay, now this is interesting. So I'm okay. Okay, so yeah, my army that's besieging, it's worded a little confusing. I thought that maybe the garrison was going to sally out, but no. Interestingly enough, the army that I was attacking in Yamato didn't stay at all and defend Yamato. They just teamed up on me with the army from Iga. And that's a little bit scary for sure. That looks like it's close to, that's like a full stack, I think. Actually, yeah, looking at the numbers, that's more than a full stack. And they do outnumber me. Yeah, and they have a very good general. And I just have a 3-star general, and they have Takeda Shingen. So this is going to be tough. I just don't know what troops they have. I don't know how good they are. My troops are pretty good. I have warrior monks and Naginata soldiers, so that's pretty solid. But I did just fight a battle with this army, so they're a little beat up. I mean, I'll have to fight it, you know, and see what happens. I might be able to win it. We'll see. Oh yeah, and it's winter time. Almost forgot. And I don't know if I've ever played a defensive battle on Yamashiro. I've played a couple, you know, attacking battles on Yamashiro, but as far as defending it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the best way to do this, so I'm going to take a look around and probably just camp out here on a hill somewhere in the back. But I'll take a peek and get ready for this battle. Now I've decided to have my army tucked up here on this hill in the forest. Not quite hidden, but I just want the forest to provide protection from archers. And I'm not sure what they've brought. I do know that Takeda have a discount to cavalry, so it's likely that a lot of times they'll bring a lot of cavalry. Cavalry do not fight well in the forest, so I wanted to tuck in here. There's like higher areas over here. This looks like it would have been given me a better height advantage, but it's all barren. There's no forest up there. So I wanted to make sure that if they do have a ton of archers, I can kind of protect myself from them here. And even if I do kind of want to flank and come in through here with one of my warrior monk detachments, there's protection through the forest. Forests are good places for warrior monks because the arrows don't hit them very hard, and then kind of get in close to the enemy without getting disrupted very much. So that might be something that I use. In any case, nothing else for it. Let's begin the battle and see what happens here. Now, they've decided to fight in this fog, and it looks like they're having some kind of a hard time finding me, so that's their fault. I didn't do it. I didn't do it to them. They should find me eventually, though. I'm not hiding that well. I am in the woods, but some of my units are sticking out on the flanks, so I'm not trying to hide. I'm just trying to use the forest for cover. But yeah, let's see what they have. Let's see if I can start seeing some of their units. They have some Yari Cav. Let's see, they have some Nodachi. That's kind of scary, but my monks will beat Nodachi swordsmen head to head. Ashigaru, so that's not good for them. I'm not seeing any heavy cav, and I'm not seeing any Naginata cav, so... And I'm also not seeing any cavalry archers. So that's all good news. Let's see, they're just kind of chilling out. Oh, they're scouting, that's what they're doing. Who is that? Some more Ashigaru, yeah. So they should probably start, yeah, they're still looking for me, so... How about I just speed it up until they find me? Yeah, because I'm not going to come down off my hill. That's their job to find me, and it looks like they finally did. Their Ashigaru scouted ahead, found me. Oh, that's interesting. I like how they send out a skirmisher unit, and they put it in loose formation right away. You know, because they know that they have the skirmish disadvantage there. So what I'm going to do is take my archers off fire at will, because I don't want to waste the arrows on a archer unit in loose formation. I'm not going to get as many kills that way. What I would like to do is if I can have them fire at this Nodachi unit and just wipe them out, that would be really nice for me. See if there's any other good targets for me. It looks like pretty basic stuff. Not a ton of archers, a lot of Yari Cav, couple units of Ashigaru, a couple units of, you know, Yari Samurai. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Now, they will be having reinforcements coming in, so I do have to worry about that, but I have to worry about that when I get to it. And also, speaking of which, there's also, we're like halfway done with the game clock. So they're not going to have a whole lot of time to bring on reinforcements and try to attack me a second time once this attack fails. Now my archers are mowing down these Nodachi swordsmen. And I think what I'd like to do is put my soldiers back on fire at will. And just have them shoot at whoever they want. And yeah, let's just react to this attack that's going to be coming in. How about I get a better position up here? And okay. Yari Cav going after my monks. Not too worried about that. Send my monks down there at those Yari Samurai. How are we doing up here? I can bring my left flank down and put them on run. I'm gonna send my spearmen straight for the cavalry to screen them out. How are we doing over here? That's all looking fine to me. And forgot to put my center. I gotta bring my Naginata forward in the center up there. And okay, spears are screening out cavalry. Now it's time to bring the monks in. My camera is very limited up here, so I have to... Alright, that's good. Monks got into those horses there. And... I think my lines are kind of messed up. Having a hard time seeing... Let's see, Okay, so they're running away. They didn't make it too far. Might be getting a full break here, so how about I bring in my Yari Cavalry. Yeah, looks like we're getting a pretty good break. I'll bring in my Yari Cav. Yeah, this flank, they They got a little banged up for sure. There's a decent little push on my right flank. But they fought the good fight. They won that battle. And let's see, looks like left flank had no problem dealing with their problems. And now let's see, Yari Cav, yeah, go after. Oh yeah. This is the this is Takeda Shingen. Oh no, kill him, yeah. Oh man, are we gonna get Takeda Shingen right here? I completely forgot about that. This is probably that 6-star general, but they are regrouping here in the woods, and I'm kind of afraid of sending my cavalry into the woods and getting them chopped down by spearmen. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my cav back. It's tempting. It's really tempting to go after that guy, but yeah, I want to keep my cav alive if I can, because there might be another wave. They might come at me again, and if I could break him a second time, maybe I can actually get the general. Yeah, just because he's a 6-star general, they're going to be really good at, you know, reforming and coming back at me, but their troop quality just isn't good enough. They're not going to be able to get anything done against me. Yeah, it looks like my, let's see, my center, I feel like my lions got a little messed up in the forest. Maybe I can redress them a little bit. Let's see. There, that should be good. And it looks like they are attacking my weakened right flank. I am tempted to switch my left flank over, but I'll just keep it as is, I guess. Even my weakened right flank should still beat everything that they have. Alright, they just want to probe and get up here a little bit. And, there he is right there. He's right there. Let's see, I think if I screen with my infantry and bring them down, and then same with my main body. If I bring them down, screen like that, break them a second time, and if I do that, then I'm free to have my cavalry hunt down this general. So yeah, that's what I'll do. There's only 3 of them left. It'd be really good if I could get them. Alright, looks like everyone's running away, and I'm just gonna go full-on chase for this guy. And, yeah, try to cut him down. I don't want to get too, crazy with this, just because they might regroup with reinforcements when they get to the back lines. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. Let's see, where's my cavalry? Yeah, he's having a really hard time getting through the rest of my soldiers. Let's see. Is that him right there? Yeah, that's him right there. Oh, we should get him. I think we're gonna get him. Yeah, we got him. Alright, sweet. No, I'm not positive. I mean, that should be Takeda Shingen, but yeah. I'm just gonna bring the rest of my army back. Just have them reform, just in case they want to attack again. And then, yeah, speed it up here. Alright, there we go. And yeah, pretty good victory. I killed almost 500 of theirs, and they only got 79 of mine, so not bad at all. And I'm pretty sure I got Takeda Shingen, so I'll take that. Alright, I got Yamato Province for free. And one more turn before the garrison in Yamasho Province has fallen, so that's all good news for me. And let's see, what do we got? We caught an enemy shinobi in Kawachi, so that's fine. And now the Geisha is in Tamba, right next to the Oda daimyo, so we will see if she takes him out. He did lose a command star, and I think that's because he just attacked Harima. Or, I mean, he tried to attack Harima, and then he just retreated without a fight. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can lose a command star by doing that, because I do that all the time. Yeah, I'm not sure. But in any case, what I do know is that the amount of command stars you have determines how easy or how hard it is for you to get killed by assassins. So he might be easy pickings at this point for her. But in any case, so this is really good for me. I have this army here in Yamashiro that's holding pretty well. I might switch them out and bring this one from Yamato. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring him closer to her, because he's a better general. Gosh, that's tempting. Just because they're a little damaged, I'm tempted to switch them out, because this is a pretty much full strength army. Yeah, I'm still tempted to do that. I can do that, and then I'll bring his 2 Naginata. And then, oh, yeah, these guys. And they'll rejoin, so this is going to be a full army here. Yeah, and then I can bring this army from Yamashiro down to Yamato. And they can hold Yamato. Let's see, I can get a castle going here to help hold. And then I can bring this army from Kawachi down to Ki. And that will work out well for me. And let's see, got this heir. Yes, he's unassigned. That means he's ready to go. The unit that I produced in the lefternmost province in this turn is going to be the unit that he's assigned to. So that's really good. Mori Masamoto, looking forward to having you join the family, buddy. Could really use your help right now. And yeah, hopefully he's a good general. Even if he's not, I guess it doesn't really matter. I have enough good generals. So I don't really need someone who's ready to like fight. I just need someone who's ready to stay alive, which hopefully is anyone, right? So yeah, I'm going to take a look and see what I want to spend my money on. Alright, now, so I'm going to spend my money on, let's see, so I got this is going to be my heirs unit. The Samurai Archer is going to have improved weapons and superior honor because of the buildings that are here. I got the famous archery dojo and a swordsmith, so this is a good place to build him. And yeah, I like to have my heirs in archery units because it keeps them a little bit out of the battle, a little bit out of danger, you know, back off the front lines, but they can still support the battle just by, you know, using their bows. Some people like to use Ari Samurai, and that's very valid just because they have a higher defense and higher armor, so they also are a little bit more survivable. But yeah, it just kind of depends on how you want to use them. So I'm going to do that. I'm building some more Naginata here in Iwami and Izumo. Doing that, let's see, and I'm also building some warrior monks and some cavalry as well, just to replace the losses in this army here. In addition to that, I have my first ninja on the board. This guy's ready to go, and yeah, try to kill this Geisha. Godspeed. So yeah, he only has a 17% chance of success. That's not very high, but if I just keep throwing ninjas at her, eventually one of them has to get her. And on that note, I have another ninja on the way already, because, yeah, I'm probably going to need him. And we'll see if we can save Lord Oda. Not that I really care, but, you know, the longer he lasts, the longer she stays occupied with him, and not me. So with that all said, do I want to do anything else? I guess, yeah, I guess I could move these shinobi up to protect this 4-star general. That would be useful, and I guess I should keep building shinobi. Yeah, that's a good idea. And on that topic, bring another shinobi here, because this is where my heir is going to be. And let's see, yeah, I'll just build another shinobi here, and then bring one of these guys. Yeah, I'll just have him bring him down for now. And I'm also building a castle here in Yamato so that I can help protect this eventually. And yeah, I'm attacking Ki with my daimyo's army. But my daimyo, of course, will not be joining them. He's on vacation. He's just visiting his family back here in Kyushu. He's letting his top lieutenants do what they're being paid for. So let's see, taxes are very low and everything else should be good. Let's end the turn here. There we go. Uesugi and Takeda are battling it out in Omi. And I wonder who won there. I'm not sure. But okay, so now we're going to see Alright, your ninja thinks he has found the enemy geisha. Let's see how he did. Oh, almost, guy, almost, buddy. You thought you found her. Okay, there's gonna be a few of those. Lord Takeda has decided he cannot win the battle and is retreating in Key, so that's fine. I kind of expected that. He had a very small army there in Key, so that's good. And then the garrison in Yamashiro province has fallen to me. That's awesome. Sweet. And yes, I got this heir. Mori Masamoto, welcome to the game, son.
When the day's done,
let's see.
I take a tree from my
no
lodge
way.
on
What?
my weary way.
Oh, no way. Wow. Okay, so Clan Takeda is done. They're over with. So yeah, I killed their son in that last battle, and then their daimyo must have just died in this last turn. So yeah, they're done with. That's over. Interesting. Okay, well, this is not going to be much of a detriment, or they're not going to really get in my way a whole. Well, actually, there's some knocking out of cavalry right there. There's only 20 of them though. That's not bad. And then yeah, I don't know what's in Iga. Interesting. But yeah, Uesugi got banged up for sure. There's not a whole lot there. And I'm wondering what happened to Uesugi Kenshin. I wonder if he died. Huh. Interesting. Let me look at this map in the throne room. Yeah, so Uesugi did take Owari. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well. Let's see. Let's check out my heir. How's he doing? He's a 2-star general. Oh. Okay, well, that's one of the worst one of the worst heirs in this game that I've seen. I've only seen. There's only 2 that I can think off the top of my head, and he's one of them. But I'll take it. He's my lifeline for now. He's my I'll need him to do for now. And looking at my next heir. He's only 7 years old, so looking at what, 9 years, so 36 turns. Right, so alright. Need these guys to survive for 36 turns before yeah, geez. He's getting up there in age too. My daimyo's 52 years old, so yeah, the danger's not over, for sure. I think it's important to I just gotta keep these guys moving until this geisha is killed. And on that note, I have another ninja here, so yeah, I'll send this ninja out, see if he can kill her. And on that note, I also have to spend the last remaining money I have on another ninja. And dang it, I don't have enough money to build one for next turn. I might have to burn some buildings down, because I really want to be producing ninja every single turn until she's dead. So on that note, I'm going to take a look and see what I want to burn down and get ready for the end turn here. Alright, now I have my troops moved up and I have my army sorted out. Again, like I said before, I'm not going to be building a whole lot, just going to be sending this ninja out to make sure he's attacking this geisha. And other than that, let's see, I am producing another ninja, correct? Yes, I am. And I'm not going to attack any more provinces during this turn, just because I'm going to wait till next year when I can afford to build a castle in Key, and then once I have a castle in Key, then I can start attacking forward again. And other than that, I think, let's see, I think I'm ready to go here. Yeah, end turn. Alright, so I have the castle in Yamato. And that geisha's still mucking about. It looks like she hasn't killed. Alright, let's see if my ninja can get her. He didn't get her. I'm not gonna keep showing those videos that you don't have to watch. If there's, sometimes they'll play a different video. There's different types of videos. So if there's different ones, I will show you, but I'm not gonna let you, or I'm not gonna make you watch the same one over and over again. So yeah, I'll just cut that out and get you straight to the point. My ninja died. So that's too bad. Let's see. Now, the Uesugi clan is now the most advanced in all Japan. No other clan can match their level of development. That's okay. That's kind of their thing. That's what Uesugi does. They tech up. And there's Uesugi Kenshin. So he's not dead. He is right there. And that's a bigger army than before. So... But I still think that's... I have enough. I think that's enough right there. And she's still chilling. I'm kind of like okay with her. She's chilling out right next to the province that produces ninjas for me, which is very convenient. Let's see, in this case, so she's getting stronger because I think she's getting stronger from killing ninjas, because now the chance of success has gone from 17% to 14%. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he can get it done. I've seen crazier things happen. Alright, so I don't have much money at all to spend, but I'm gonna see if there's anything I want to burn down so that I can make another ninja this turn. Alright, so I've just burned down a couple of watchtowers here in Uesugi and Hyuga, and that's enough money to get me another ninja. There we go, we'll do that. I have my taxes set to punitive, that's good. And yeah, I'm not going to do anything else for now. So let's continue on and see what the next treasury brings us. Alright, good treasury, nice. That's a good amount of money there. Let's see, my security forces have caught and killed an enemy ninja. Lord Uesugi is suspected to be his master, and this is in Yamashiro, where I have that 4-star general there. So that's a little dicey for sure. That has me a little nervous. And then average harvest making 7,786. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, especially for an average harvest. And let's see, the Geisha moved off. So yeah, the ninja's one turn behind here, but I have another ninja, so I can have him sent in. 14% chance. Let's try to get her. And if she gets this 2-star Ashigaru general, sorry man, but I'm just not that bothered by it. I have a shinobi there. Maybe he can protect you. It is his job. So he's not completely undefended. So we'll see. And I have ninjas on the way. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna take a peek. I have a lot of money to spend, so I'm gonna see what I want to spend money on. I do want to build a castle and key for sure. Because once I have that castle and key, then I can continue on to Isa and Iga and take these provinces. Other than that, I'm going to take a peek and see... Oh, I also know I want to build a port here in Hoki. And that's it. Yeah, that. And probably build some more troops. Otherwise, we'll see. Alright, so I have a bit of money to spend, so I decided to... going for a famous armor here in Iwami, and they'll be giving me +2 armor to my Naginata that I produced there. I'm also building a famous armory in Mimasaka, so my warrior monks will have +2 to their armor as well. Building a palace here in Izumo, giving +1 to the morale of my Naginata produced here in Izumo. Other than that, let's see, I want to save money so I can build something here in Harima, so I can further tech up to those geishas next turn. So yeah, I'll save up for that. Other than that, I'm building a few more troops just to fill out this army that got banged up in the last couple of battles. And yeah, I don't think I'm doing a whole lot much else here. Got that is very low, and I'm building more ninja as always. Yes, I am. Now, I did notice that Uesugi did bring up some more troops here. That kind of equals out to almost a full stack, I think. But hopefully, I think that this army should be able to handle anything that comes its way. Fingers crossed, but I think that they can. So we'll see. Let's end the turn here. Alright, so I have that port that's finished being built in Bingo. That's good. That's more money for me. And another port in Bichu. So yes, more money, more money. And I got that large castle in Harima, so now I can build the next building for Geisha. Oh, and there she is. Oh no, she like... Oh no, it's so terrifying. She just keeps coming. Alright, let's see. I got another ninja working for Lord Oda and here in Kawachi. Okay, as long as we keep catching the ninja, that's fine. Yeah, it's just so terrifying. I mean, that's the thing about agents, right? Is that they can just use any port in the game. Doesn't matter if it's your port or their port. Any agent can just port jump, just like armies can, right? But armies can only use the ports that are owned by that clan, not agents. So right here, she's one province away from my heir. My little baby boy is right there. And yeah, he's defended by a legion of shinobi, but I'm terrified. It's such a scary thing because I have to survive like another 30 turns of this with just these two characters of mine. Yeah, it's a really scary thing. And I have these ninja that are going after her, but they're both behind. They have to use this port to find her. And yeah, let's see, I got another ninja, so I can send him as well. Another 14% chance. Yes, come on. I have to get him, yeah, because it's just like, it's like that, it's like a bad guy in one of those horror movies, right? It just kind of slowly comes after you and it never gives up. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys saw that trailer for that movie a while back. It looked terrifying to me, but it's called, I think it was called It Comes, I believe. It's kind of a stupid name, but it was like a guy or like a monster or something just slowly walks towards you until it like catches you and then you die. But it's one of those things, I think it was like an allegory for STIs or something, or STDs, because it would happen like if you had sex with someone, then you would pass them along to someone else. So like the only way to survive was to like get laid basically, and then this guy would follow them until he catches them. And it was terrifying though, because he would just walk. He wouldn't run or anything. He would just walk and just keep coming for you until he eventually, because you eventually have to sleep. Eventually, everyone has to sleep eventually. In any case, I didn't watch the movie because I don't watch scary movies. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror movies, and I'm not a big fan of scary movies either. So it's just one of those things where I read the review, it got good reviews, it looked terrifying, and that's kind of what she is. She just has an inexorable presence that comes after you. She's like a Japanese John Wick. I mean, you just can't beat her. She just comes after you, and you can't stop her, and it just goes on and on and on, and typically the campaign's over by the time she shows up, but this is like in the middle of the campaign. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, all right. So I got 3 ninjas that are after her. That's another thing. Yeah, it's like, like in those movies where it's like John Wick, and it's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll send 100 guys, and eventually one of them has to get him. One of them has to shoot a bullet that's gonna hit John Wick, right? And I got 3 ninjas, and they're coming after her. One of them has to get her, right? I don't know. A 14% chance isn't very high. So yeah, in any case, I guess gotta keep jumping my my heir around. Where do I bring him next? I don't know. She's in a port province, so she can go anywhere. I don't know. Alright, so I have my heir moved up to here. Hopefully that's safe. Probably not. Nowhere safe right now. My daimyo is hiding up there. I gotta keep this guy moving around. Who knows? It's all just a guessing game at this point where she's gonna go next. Let's see, I have all of my ninjas are on assassination assignment. They're all tracking her down to the best of their ability. I have another ninja that's being produced, and I need to keep building up to... I can't remember if I need a famous tea house as a prerequisite to build the Geisha house. I'm not sure, but I will build the citadel, or I'm sorry, the fortress, because that's the 3rd tier of the castle chain, and that will get me closer, so I will build that. Other than that, I have a lot of money to spend, but I'm kind of like feeling like I don't want to spend it all right now, just because I'm kind of like in an emergency mode where I feel like I want to save things. But a part of me also feels like I should be spending money. So I will build up. I'll just build another warrior monk and another spearman and another archer. That's that'll be fine for now. I'll have this castle will finish being built. Actually, you know what that means? I should probably attack Isa right now. And since that's a 0-star general, because that's initially supposed to be my daimyo's army, I'm going to bring out this 3-star general, and he will attack, and he will command this army in Isa. And yeah, I could probably attack Iga as well, but I'm just gonna hang tight for now and just do this one province at a time. And yeah, that's looking okay. Alright, deep breath. Let's see if my ninjas can get her. Alright, I have that castle in Key. And, oh yeah, I built a spear dojo in Yamashiro. Alright, she's moving along. Uesugi Kenshin is in Mino, and alright. Ninja found Geisha. Let's see if he gets her. Oh, no. Oh, God. No, he didn't get her. Nah, he failed. Let's see. And she found my heir. Oh my God. How did she do that in the same turn? Oh no. This could be really bad. Oh no, I'm afraid to click OK. Okay, oh my God. Okay. She failed. Geisha assassination failure. The Geisha failed to find a suitable opportunity, but will continue trying until she succeeds. I think that's just because I have a legion of... How many do I have? 6, 7, 8? Yeah, I have 8 shinobi protecting him, and I think that's why. Now, this is a question that I don't have an answer to, is I don't know if that means that she just can't get it done ever with when there's 8 shinobi protecting him, or if that means that there's a chance that she still might. I don't know, but that scared the hell out of me. Alright, the rebel general in Issa has retreated, so I took Issa without a fight. That's good, but it also just means they all went to Iga, so it's going to be a harder battle in Iga. Oh man, this is just terrifying. She's... Oh no, there's 2 of them, that's what it was. Okay, I was wondering why, like how, you know, she was here being attacked by a ninja, and then there's another one that popped up. So now there's 2 freaking geisha on the map. Oh my God. Oh no. Jesus. Alright, so, my hands are actually shaking. Alright, so he has a 24% chance of killing her. I wonder why he has such a high chance. That's interesting. He's 0 honors, so he's not any better than normal ninja. That's interesting to me. Huh, let's see. Alright, garrison in this castle, 2 turns before they're done with, and then they all moved here in Iga, so basically a full stack here in Iga, but I doubt that their troop quality was that good, and I have a lot of armies in this area, in this vicinity, that can take out Iga in due time. Alright, now I have to figure out how to run away from 2 geishas at the same time. Alright, I'm not building a whole much this turn, just a port here in Key, and I think that's it for building, and I'm not training much, just a ninja and a shinobi, and then the real story is keeping my guys safe from the advance of the geishas. So yeah, that's gonna be the real story for a while now, and I'm wondering what they have here. I'm curious. I wonder what they have in Omi. I can send my emissary out and take a peek and see what they have. And let's see. Alright, end the turn. And she found my heir right away. So, looks like another assassination attempt. God. Okay, so, alright. Let's see. Ninja caught up to her, so let's see if he got her. No, she didn't get her. Nope. And, yeah, she's right back at, going for my heir again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. No! And that's it. She just killed my son. She just killed my baby boy. Oh, fucking hell. Dang. That is tough. Man. That is tough. Okay, so let's see. Got a daimyo that's still alive. He's 53 years old. And 8 more years until another son comes of age. So he'll be in his 60s. That's getting up there for sure. That's even if he lasts that long, because he's gonna be hunted as well. And actually, yeah, and I guess that answers my question before, because I was wondering, you know, if having a certain amount of shinobi in a province, if it actually guarantees that she won't be able to find an opening, or if it just prevents, if it just delays the inevitable. And it appears that it just delays the inevitable. Eventually she will get through these 10 shinobi that are guarding him and cap him, so that's really, really bad. Oh man, what a disaster. Jeez, oh Pete. Just can't get anyone to kill these gals. Let's see, 17%. Yes, please, get her. Someone please get her. Make another ninja here. Make some more shinobi here. Oh man, that's just awful stuff. Alright, bring taxes up to punitive. And yeah, I guess I'll just keep moving my daimyo around and keep hoping that they won't catch up to him. Alright, maybe this is enough shinobi protecting my daimyo? We'll see, I don't know. As far as that goes, yeah, this has really made me... I'm gonna have to keep pushing faster and faster. Because at this point, it's not just a race against whether or not I can avoid the geishas, but it's also a race against whether or not I can beat this campaign, either until I get another heir that comes of age, or until my daimyo dies of old age. Which, you know, 61 years old is... I don't know. I don't know what the chances are of that happening, but it's gonna be a race. I gotta start pushing really hard and really fast here, and I can take Iga pretty soon. I'm not gonna fight it in this episode, and I was just looking ahead at Uesugi's armies here in Omi, and they have some decent troops. You know, they have some archers, some Yari samurai. They do have some Naginata cavalry there, which is some really strong medium cavalry. Some cavalry archers, and they do have some gold-plated Naginata soldiers as well. That's the +3 armor on those guys. So that's some good troops, but not a lot of any kind. It's mostly just Yari samurai and the samurai archers, and of course their 6-star general Uesugi Kenshin himself. Their daimyo is only 2 stars, so he's taken some losses. And yeah, if we can come in through here... Actually, that's another way of getting rid of the geishas, just by killing the Uesugi family tree. I'm pretty sure once the Uesugi, you know, family tree is killed, then the geishas stop trying to assassinate me. That might be what I have to do. I might have to just kind of go straight for their son here, and then their dad. They might have he might have a second heir as well. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we'll see. This has gotten really dicey for me really fast, so I have some planning to do, that's for sure. So I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. And until next time, this has been Khan of Step, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.